ide? Végre! Menjünk dolgozni! Még nézzetek hírót. Még Viktornak elugorhatnánk a pénzzel, mert ő megérdemelni. Még azt beiktatjuk. Napló Viktor pénzét. Konkrétan 20%-ot eszik a faszt. Annyit ír ki. Na, engedj már ki. Azaz. Na, hát akkor csak ennyi. Másfél órát kell előre tekerni mindenkinek. Hol a Verdánk? Verda? Ott. Csak nézem, miért van dupla kereke. Hú, bazd meg! Na végre. De ne állj meg, menjél arrébb. Cső mindenki. Hülye gyerek. Ez most komoly. Ezt én se jelöltem volna be. Hogy hívták a pultos lányt? Nem is emlékszem már. Csővik. Jaj, neki 21 000 kell. Oké. Menjünk főküldit csinálni. De mit jöttünk be? Na, ő a csaj. Hogy hívják?
Jackie gave you these cards, right? I remember when he asked me to help him pick the right deck.
Ilyet sosem mondunk.
It's just the thing for me too. I feel a real connection to this deck. We could lay out a spread for you now, if you like.
Yeah.
Na mondjad, mi lesz a küldi?
Focus on the recent past and what you expect. The world reversed.
Pina, pénz, pina, pénz. Ahogy egy kedves alkalmazottan mondta régen.
Nothing like you think. And longer than you imagine.
Hosszabb lesz az utunk, mint gondolnánk.
The lovers reversed. You are surrounded by a force that will challenge you. You will also come into conflict with another inner force. The star, also reversed. You will have to overcome unknown desires and sever a strong tie with...
Mekkora menők azok a kártyák?
Reversed death. Your adversaries will turn you against yourself. The journey will bring either transformation
szembefordítanak
or destruction.
magaddal.
Doesn't sound so good.
No, not at all. But don't worry, I probably just read the cards wrong.
Köszi. Nem beszélgetünk vele tovább. Hagyjatok már békén, hagyj menjek. Nem? Jé. Jé. Takarodjál el az útról. Az. Remélem a rendőr meg is basz. Kibréker elég. Oh, hogy ott volt valami. Nem. Na, végre majd nyitva vagytok. Cső. Ugye? Elég jó, kicsíptem magam.
Not my first time.
Don't remember you.
I didn't get into the front.
Huh, get a load of this one.
Az igen.
Rules are simple. Someone catches your eye, you do not grab them. You find them in the catalog, ask for a BD.
Mondom, voltam már itt.
No
Végén
recording,
hagynám.
no copping feels when the guards ain't looking. In you go.
Engedj már be.
Have fun.
Na, cső.
Welcome to Lizzie's.
My, what a sweet little face cutting. Get a job.
It's hopeless. The whole world is fucked.
Az biztos. Ez ugyanaz a hely. Ott ültünk benn Jackivel.
Hey,
Get you something.
Persze, infót.
what's on the menu? I'm looking for Evelyn Parker. You know if she's here?
Who's asking?
Én bazd meg.
Name's V. She and I have a date.
Well, V, it's a pleasure. I'm Mateo.
Cső, Mateo.
So, Evelyn?
Club's big. Gonna have to look around. Can't do it for you.
It's all right, Mateo. Just wait until this one.
De furán néz ki az üveg.
Evelyn Parker.
Meg az a egy.
I knew it was you as soon as you walked in.
Tényleg?
Why not say hello soon?
I wanted to get a good look at you first.
No. És tetszik, amit látsz?
Like what you see?
If I didn't, rest assured, you'd know. Come on. No place we can
Okos
talk, but
lány.
ears won't prick up to listen.
Jó.
We'll be in the lounge, Mateo. Anyone asks, we're not here.
Mondjuk a társalgóba.
So,
A VIP társalgó.
Nothing's wrong.
really? Why don't you just tell
Ez
me?
itt az? Na. Igen? Cicik? Igen?
Dex had a load to say about you. Called you professional, effective,
Yeah,
and
that's me.
trustworthy. I hope he wasn't overselling.
I'm good at what I do. Got a solid crew in my back, too.
Ó, vállalkozó!
You do realize I expect more of you than scraping street-corner data terms.
Vicces, csaj!
Much more.
I'm the best, and I know what I'm getting into. Dex was clear. The job's high risk.
Te, nyakig
By the
cipő.
way, you work together long? You and Dex?
Hogyne? Ekkora nagy pofások lehetünk.
Let's talk biz. I mean, it's nice, but I didn't come here to get my ego stroked.
No. You're here to gain some knowledge. The life-changing kind.
Well, now you got me all excited.
Your target. I trust you know what it is.
Relic.
És ma
Security
minek
soul
vetted fel, te jány?
key tech in the program, actually. We're tangling with Arasaka, making this heist one dangerous, risky motherfucker.
Mm-hmm. Arasaka's poured billions into personality transfer technology. But me,
Személyiség átviteli technológia. Ez is egy nagyon érdekes kérdés.
Donkeyka Plaza.
Ez a Altered Carbonba volt.
Arasaka seems to have quite the touch with that hotel chain. But I gotta say, Konpeki in Tokyo still leaks above the rest.
Two are identical to each other.
Japan's staff, huh? Service can't be beat. Singapore, Paris, Washington, all the rest act like charity case cousins by comparison.
Pontosan.
Well, it's hard to argue with that. True.
So where's this chip hiding exactly?
In a suite on the top floor. The room's occupied by Yorinobu Arasaka.
Yorinobu Arasaka. In Night City.
Na, az igen.
Guess the scream sheets weren't lying this time.
It's on the
Be van gyulladva a szeme a lánynak?
Saburo Arasaka's
Furi.
only surviving son, heir apparent to the Arasaka Empire, in town. Please.
Could it be? Emperor's prepared to cede his throne after 150 years?
Only a handful of people in Night City know what the Arasaka's real plans are.
Telling me you're one of them? Top dog like Yorinobu's bound to have an army on call. Hotel's probably a goddamn fortress by now, too.
Yorinobu keeps exactly no
Tényleg.
Arasaka around. Not one guard. Got rid of them a long time ago.
Hát akkor menjünk.
Why's that?
Surely you know what they say about Arasaka Intel. Sneeze in Night City, and a blossom drops from a cherry tree in Tokyo. Yorinobu was convinced his Arasaka security detail reported directly to his father.
Á. Na, mondjad, mi van?
If you've got any spare aces up your sleeve, now's the time to show them.
Now this should make your prick perk up. Yorinobu recently swiped the chip from an Arasaka laboratory. He's made a
Arasaka
deal.
Yorinobu miért nyúlta le az Arasaka chipet? Vagy az Arasakától? Tehát, hogy nem értem. Mit kapna
What's
érte?
Yorinobu due to walk away with?
Unimportant. You focus on the biochip.
What could cyberspace's watchers and protectors offer him? Intelligence on his enemies?
That doesn't matter in the least. Because you'll make sure the transaction never happens. and I-
Ez mondjuk igaz.
Fine. So no Arasaka security on the device because Yorinobu whisked it away in secret. Now, where's he hiding it?
Na hol van?
Likely in a specialized container. One that mimics an organic neural
Semleges,
environment.
organikus
On the
környezetben
outside,
hol
it
áll.
looks like an ordinary briefcase.
And the case is...
You'll see for yourself soon enough. Provided we're done gossiping about the Arasakas.
Heard a bit about Yorinobu. Studied finance and biotech in Tokyo. Probably to please his father.
Saburo was grooming him to be his successor.
But then Yorinobu cut himself off from the corp. Joined the Steel Dragons, nomads from Tokyo. They were planning
Ne
on
basz
Arasaka
már!
or its downfall.
Nomádokkal csatlakozott.
That flash of youthful rebellion ended like it usually does. Yorinobu returned to the fold, but
Baszki, nomád lett a
you know
vállalkozóból.
your stuff.
Vagyis a
But
cégesből.
that's only one side of it. There's another. An intelligent man who has his own designs on the corp.
Seems to be risking everything with this relic scam.
De akkor meg miért csinálja?
Yes, because he's fallen for the biggest lie this town puts forward. That he can gain and retain control
Ha.
of anything.
Ha, ha, ha.
Okay.
Na
what's
jó van.
next?
Nézzük. Ez
Now
érdekes
comes the best
beszélgetés
part.
volt.
Follow me. Got something for you. Should help you plan. Brain dance from Konpeki Plaza.
How's a brain dance supposed to help? Need facts, not thrills.
Think BDs are only good for fondling virtual tits. jacking off to in those boxes.
Like anything else?
No.
Sorry,
It can be a very useful tool.
I'll do
It's
whatever
good
I
for
can to fix it.
Analyzing details, human perception, even boosted, doesn't grasp. Exactly what you need.
So what's on the tape?
Yorinobu's suite. The glorious interior. You'll need to locate the relic yourself. Hope I grabbed enough detail to make that possible.
Jövök már, csak szétnéztem, bocsi.
Hold up. Mean to say you recorded this?
Mm-hmm. BD rec implant. Why, you object?
Supposed to be Yorinobu's pad on the tape. Means you were inside. You know each other?
How else could I get all this intel? I know
Az igen.
him pretty well.
Milyen büszke
actually.
magára.
We have
Hogy vigyorog.
arrangement. Strictly business. Suits us both, I think.
Let's see
Azt
this
hiszem,
breakdance.
mindketten profitálunk belőle.
Judy'll help. She's a mox too. Besides, we go back years.
Én azt hittem, oda megyünk.
It'll be just like you said.
V,
Yeah,
this is
I'm ready.
important. Judy's always been there for me. Always helped out. I trust her.
Jó.
But she's a mox, not the latest member of your crew. Try not to forget.
Vox.
So, you'll be a good boy, tread lightly, and keep that tongue on a leash.
Relax. Believe it or not, I'm no stranger to tact. In biz or life.
Csak tapadnak a kezemhez a dolgok, nyugi. Nem kell aggódni. Ellopunk egy-két dolgot.
V,
Jövök. Csá!
Hey, there you
Ez a Mox.
This is
Mox
V.
az mit jelent?
He's here for that BD role. And V, this is Judy. Best braindance editor I know.
Enough already.
Impressive looking setup. Need all this to process brain dance.
Bunkó, erről nem volt szó, hogy ezt mondod.
Analyzers, sensor SIG amps, acoustic and emotive wave monitors, facial expression translators.
Judy.
All right. Compiled your BDF.
What do you think? Will it do?
Still pretty raw, but yeah, ought to do.
Mm-hmm. V needs to get deep inside. That's most important.
So, let's calibrate. Tune it to him.
Na. Kalibráljuk.
Believe me, I've dealt with worse. Should see the jig street porn we gotta contend with sometimes.
So we drop V inside. Let him look, let him rummage around, right?
How about a V? Raw brain dance. Ever taken a dip before?
What do you mean by raw?
Ez nyers.
How's this differ from the ready-mades?
Huh. Ready-mades, provided they're well made, should feed you feelings and impressions you never have the chance to experience yourself in real space. But it's mass market shit, so it's pre-crafted, hard-coded, fenced in, and manageable. A raw one? Well, it's more like a virtue enviro.
Az jó lesz nekünk.
Look at things in detail. Editors use those layers to fish for juicier emotes and impulses, then use them to pad the BDs that go to market. Sit down, settle in.
Na, csináljuk. Milyen király mindenhol ez a repedezett bőr van. Imádom. Ó, a makkos cipő. Tük, hogy teleportáltál át ilyen gyorsan? Ez a Mox, hogy teleportálsz?
Gotta create your sensory profile first.
Okay. Hit me. Just promise me it won't hurt.
It won't. Not this time. Now sit still, look at me. Gonna run the analysis soft.
Okay.
Feel a slight tingle.
Mm-hmm.
Jó, jól bicseregtem?
Okay, now let's set the optics and other sensory SIGs. Look smack into these two screens. Pretend it's an eye exam.
Am I gonna have to do this calibration dance every time?
Not necessarily, but it's worth the wait. Give me 2 more minutes and you'll see exactly what BD analysis is capable of. One more sec. Need to get the pain receptor limiters in. test your profile first, tossing in a sample BD. You can use it to get to know the editor. Now let me see. Where could we...
Can't he just use my recording? Why are we wasting time?
So we don't risk our necks? Size won't take a sec. Got something here. Should be perfect.
Boot it up.
Na!
Let me give you the tailored version first.
Testre szabott verzió. Mi lesz benne? Téges basztatás? Igen?
Plan simple. Do nothing odd. Don't get creative. You go in, snatch the cash, get out. And we sell the BD to those psycho freaks from the studio.
Got it.
And remember, everything on full blast. They'll spot us extra for a wicked adrenaline high.
Okay, on you go.
Ja, hogy nem én irányítok. Aha.
Down, everybody, on the ground. What I see
nem én
is the
vagyok.
flooring. Money, now, or I will fucking drop you, I swear to God. Whoa, yeah, hey,
Az mi az a 2x2-es Rubik kocka? És még 2 ugyanolyan szín is van rajta egy oldalon. Na, megint leesett az FPS.
Slow, deep breaths. Your cortisol and adrenaline spiked, but the soft activated your hormone blockers. Nothing happened. You're alive and well.
That flash of intense shock. I can still feel it, I remember. Fuck, that last second. Could have warned me how much it hurts to die.
Trust me, real death hurts much, much more.
Not so sure about that.
You'll be fine. Got everything set up? Let's switch over to editing mode.
Igen. Szerkesztési mód.
I'll sever the link to the BD roller's sensory array. You'll be able to look around freely. Roll seems yours.
Wow.
Control and analysis mode, so move around, zoom in and out, whatever else you come up with. Think of it as your own little sandbox. So analysis mode, you control playback.
Ó, és hogy csak eddig látunk.
Then you use the editor console to unpause. Try it.
Plan simple. Do nothing odd. Don't get creative. You go in, snatch the cash, get out. And we sell the BD to those psycho freaks from the studio.
Got it.
Dream as hell, right? Well, that's not all. You can speed things up or rewind, whatever you like. Give it a
Nem
try.
azt mondjuk, Google mutat Brain, ez gyors visszatekerés, és minden tovább tartjuk, nagyon annál gyorsabban teker vissza. Ah, tabból váltok, igen. Ja, hogy vissza kell tekerni teljesen? Oké.
Now try fast forward a bit.
Plan simple. Do nothing odd.
Jó.
Okay. You can also reset the recording. That'll take you right back to the beginning. Try it. Now for some fun.
Igen.
This here's why you came in the first place. In analysis mode, you get to view and even
Hát
scan.
azért mindent látok, az egy erős túlzás, de értem mire gondolsz.
Focus on the heat. The gun this gun gets from his buddy at the beginning. Now
Plan
scan
simple.
it.
Do nothing odd. Don't get creative. You go in, snatch the cash, get out.
Ez itt volt valahol, nem?
Okay, right here.
Igen.
Excellent. Let's move on. Now heads up. In analysis mode, you can ferret out background noise and conversations if the roller got close enough. This tech records everything, every little detail, even the sights and
Okay.
sounds the roller was never aware of. To see the sources of the recorded sensory signals, switch to the audio layer in the editor. Go ahead and try that now. Okay, good. Now you should see several sound signatures in the store. Choose one and hone in on it.
Hogy kell kiélesíteni? Ja, csak ennyi?
Okay, fuck, on you go. Little shitheads. Go restock. I'll take the register. How about you suck a bag of dicks, eh?
So, any Thoughts?
Na, úgy érzem, benne is volt valami háború.
Seriously, like what's happening right next to me.
It's how BD recording implants work. They pick up everything.
És már most itt nem látunk, mert tehát nem ő a felvevő. Rárakták az implantot.
We'll move on when you get bored. Sometimes you can analyze extra layers in the raw, stuff the roller's cyberware picked up.
Like what?
Ed's got Karoshi optics that grab infrared, meaning you should be able to grab heat signatures from her recording.
Huh. Hella nice.
Now let's wait till the
Na jó, ez azt jelenti, hogy ez Eve, de ez nem Eve.
Scanning works on keeps too. Walk up to the wounded chick. Try scanning her. Alright, next thing. Scroll forward to the part where our artist gets a lead injection.
Igen?
Now, or I will fucking drop you, I swear to God! Well, you'll take it now! Come on, look!
See that? They shot him and he never saw it coming. But you will. Here it comes. My favorite part of the game.
Baszki!
See the blinking thing over the entrance? Surveillance cam. Must
Oh.
have got our shooter. You'll see in a sec. Cam feeds to the screen behind the clerk. Roll back to where the screen's in the kid's field of vision, then scan it. His own Jumba shot him. Probably planned to all along. Must have got a nice slice of cred on the black.
Baszki!
BD freaks are ready to pay a preem for a real flatline. Anyway, if you've seen enough, you can exit. Yeah, it's impressive, right? It's too bad most of the BDs we do here are only good for flogging the log. Anyway, you ready to do this?
Hogyne lennék, csak csináljuk már.
No way. Let's take a break. Still feel like that kid when...
Aj, ne légy már punci V. Baszassuk.
Yeah. I think I'm done.
V, there's no time. Get it together, please.
Ja.
Okay.
Ne vesz már tököt.
Okay. Go ahead. Just need T-Bug to link in.
Whoa.
Miért?
Running
V.
for my crew, security specialist. She'll tell me what to look for while we analyze. No problem, I hope.
Actually, it is a problem. Not what we agreed.
Meg erről nem is volt szó.
Evelyn, I won't get a damn thing out of this without T-Bug.
Judy, please.
Ev, he wants to bring a runner in? What part of that don't you understand? How do I know she'll only purchase this footage, observe, not fuck with anything?
Me. I'm your guarantee.
Yeah, right.
Help me. This one last time. I promise everything will work out. Just like we planned.
Okay, V. Call T-Bug and put that in.
Hey V, what's happening?
Az a
Look, listen, I got some
hívókép.
useful footage from Konpeki Plaza. It's a brain dance.
Konpeki. Oh, thought as much.
Someone there with you?
Unimportant, T-Bug. Please focus. Need your help. Got no clue what I'm supposed to look for once I'm in.
Alright, see if I can walk you through it. Jacking into your tech now. You've got to give me access. Opening port 1779. Secure protocol? Good, I'm going in. Should be getting my request.
Ez mekkora para, hogy így meg tudnak hackelni lényegében bármikor később, hogyha vannak ilyen implantjaid. Ez az egy, ami parának tartok. Nem hogyha bárki be akarna törni az én fejembe, de ettől még így...
Fire up, Judy.
Nem tudom. Mondjuk az olyan, mint a telefonom, hogy így apa is bele tudnak, már az mégsem megy bele senki, ezt nincs is mitől aggódni.
Alright, V, eyes open. Gotta find out where your nose keep the relic.
You look like a cut of fuckable meat.
shelter fear. Sure got it under control quick, too.
I said no. They'll have my head for this. Then you shall perish for a good cause.
De várj, itt azt jelzi már, hogy van mit sasingolni. De mit? Hol? Azt? Mi? Shift-tel váltunk rétegre. Az.
Here in a drone. Ventilation,
Ja?
cooling.
Ja.
Servers, gotta be. Fancy doodads in here need to be controlled.
Igen.
Make yourself comfortable. I need a minute.
Listen in on that conversation, V. Could be something important.
Ja, hogy abba?
I need a minute to finish.
The program is still in the trial phase. We cannot take it to market as is.
Szkeneld be a lakosztály biztonsági rendszerét.
Please speak with your father. He's taken a particular interest in this project. He can certainly explain the
My
risks
father's
involved.
a tired, visionless old graybeard who thinks nothing will change, and he'll live forever in his tiny, frozen bubble.
I should not even be listening to such things.
We'll listen to this. Saburo is an adult despot, utterly removed from reality. Stuck in some fossilized vision of a world that no longer exists. Of a world that may never have existed. We have not seen eye to eye for the past 20 years.
Az igen.
I am
Ó, mondjuk
quite
elment
sure
nomádnak, baszki.
we want now.
Read the documentation carefully. The relic requires specific storage conditions. You must provide them.
Heard that? Relic doc's gotta be around here somewhere. Look for them.
Some conditions.
De én ezt szeretném tovább hallgatni.
Must provide them.
Enough. Sorry to make you wait. Business
Ja.
can be
Hú!
It wasn't long. Not even long enough for me to grow bored. Is everything all right? You seem tense. Edgy.
A moment. It will pass.
I can get to work on that. Just one condition.
You wish to make demands of me.
Only one. Focus. Oh, got any candy left? Stuff was pretty.
Itt is azt írja, hogy van valami, amit lehetne szkenelni. De mi? Ha. Ó.
Last time.
Bedroom. Nightstand.
I got an idea. Be right back.
Very nice. But come here.
Ó, ma megint a péniszes
Just a
üzenet.
sec. Looking for the perfect thing. Ah, you'll like this.
Oh la la! Tekerj már vissza, ez hogy nézett ki? Az orolóra bezárás? Mekkora menő sötétet csinál? Állj, itt is van valami. Az mi?
Loaded. Safety's on. Good to know, though. Once you're in there, don't forget about that iron.
Hát ha így, hát így.
Manual details a special temp control container. Relic needs to be kept real cool.
So, Chip's got to stay in
Oké,
the freezer.
mi a csipet állandó hős, fekvő nevelős környezetbe kell szállítani, és
Okay, switch on thermal layer detection in the editor. Should be easier to spot where Yorinobu's keeping the chip.
nem értem. Szkeneld be a lakosztály biztonsági rendszerét. Ezt hogy?
I missed this. You.
I know.
Olala!
Anya.
You. One. Yeah.
Tehát már itt van valami. Katonai kibervert észre 96%. Oké, állj, ott is van.
Alarm firmware's fresh, but saw excited birds chirping on a PBS. Something about lots of seeds falling to the sieve. Let me generate keys. I can forge their SIGs. Shit, camera's packed with new tech. Motion sensors, heat sig activators, IF.
Az gond?
You skilled enough to kill it all?
Mucho more than enough.
Izgi lesz.
I said no.
Szkenneld a lakosztály biztonsági rendszerét.
Then, use your pressure pickle.
Még a csaj elment balra, itt talán csinálhatnánk valamit.
Nothing will change if you live forever. It's time for your fucks. Well, listen to this. Sabroid and
Oh,
Adult Despot. Oddly.
Just a fancy ass fridge. Tip doesn't match the guidelines. Won't find a thing here.
Na várjál, és akkor az mi? Itt érzékel még valamit. Aha.
Oh, Donkeyka's. Looks like Mr. Arasaka had something to celebrate. Really think you'll find the chip in there? No way. Tip's too low. Could fluctuate. Nice try though.
Valószínűleg az lesz az. De akkor mi az, amit itt még nem derítettünk fel? És hang. Állj.
Exists of a world that may never have existed. We have nothing like life for the past 20 years.
Igen. És akkor mi van itt? Itt azt mondja, hogy van valami valahol. Ide jelez fel valamit, de ide utólag jövünk be.
Oh, got any candy left?
Ha. Állj, itt van még valami. Szóval az előbb itt jelzett valamit. Ja nem, ott.
Air conditioning, standard model for hotels of this caliber. Tip matches that stipulated in the docs, but no way the chip's hiding there. Too risky. Temp fluctuations, risk of damage.
már csak ez marad itt. Itt valami van. Automata.
Automated turrets. Latest scanner model. Systems all connected to the server.
Can you shut them off?
Externally, no way. Gotta get in, check out how they link into the system.
Baszki!
Looks like all their security systems are linked to the hotel subnet. We need the flathead. No other way to shut down these systems.
És ott van még egy mozgásérzékelős kamera. Azt a kurva
At
eget.
least I'm fresh out of ideas. Right, grab the heat sig. Matches the spec in the docs.
Szóval bejövünk a liften, jobbra egy érzékelő, jobbra fent egy mozgásérzékelő, előrébb egy automata ágyú, plusz egy mozgásérzékelő. Baszki, plusz van egy kurva nagy fegyvere. Mi? Ja? X. Azt a kurva eget.
Get everything you need?
Yep, that'll do. Thanks, Judy. We got it. Later, T-Bug.
Nice work today. See you soon.
I'll wipe the cache on your data. You were never here. Keep it. I'll put it on Ev's tab. Portable device for handling. I already uploaded your calibration settings.
Szóval ez nem csak egy aktuális küldetés volt, hanem majd többé is használhatom. Zsír.
Clever.
Speaking of harm's way, know what I see looking at you?
Nem tudom, mosolyoghatná egy kicsit.
Walking corpse.
Ez a parafej, ez nagyon rossz.
Relax. I got it all under control.
If you fuck up and they come knocking on my door,
Judy, relax. It's not gonna happen.
Evelyn, please, no shortcuts. You go that route, Philly'll always win. So be careful.
Of course I will be. Besides, we'll talk in a bit.
Ezt itt hagysz? Hagyj menjek már én is. A makkosz cipébe. Ha!
Let's walk.
Jó. Csé, Judy! Nem tudok köszönni tőled?
Thanks, Judy. Really. Don't worry. I know what I'm doing.
Szóval. Akkor bazd meg.
You not worried? Arasaka will flag and screen anyone who's had dealings with Yorinobu.
Well, they'll have a long list then. Packed full of big names. Much bigger than mine.
Végül
You
is.
tell me who they check first. Corpo hotshots and cutthroats?
Háló, szoba, játékszer. Az igen.
So,
Nincs több
what
kérdésem.
now?
V. Do this job for me. I mean me alone. No splitting the payout with anyone else. No middlemen. No Dex.
You want to fuck over our fixer? I knew something was up.
Dex is a middleman. And a useless one at this point.
Evelyn, you don't mess with fixers. That's the one rule every merc in this city knows. And actually follows.
But if we're smart...
Doesn't matter. A mistake like that'll cost you a rep. Without a rep, you're nobody. You sure you want
De és
to...
miért beszéljük le róla? Az nekünk jó?
Better ask yourself that question. Do you want to spend the rest of your days blasting scabs? Or become a legend overnight? Your choice.
Dex megbízik bennem, az
I
biztos.
agree. There'll be hell to pay, for sure.
I know. Whatever you decide, stays between us. I can offer 50%. Eddie's enough to do whatever the hell you like.
I'll be finished. Dex won't forgive a dirt move like this.
Ilyenkor érednek, azért se vagy okos vég.
But my offer's the only one you'll ever get.
Let me think about it.
Mm-hmm. If you need me, call. I'll send you my number.
Aksi.
Okay.
Good luck.
Köszi.
Now go. I need
Ciao.
a few words.
How things looking, Mr. V?
Yeah, I'll see.
Turns out Evelyn's recording from Kentucky was worth our time.
Beautiful. T-Bug already called. Said she's working her magic.
We're all set. Ready to go. What now?
Now we do the job I hired you to do. Grabbing that vital chip. We'll talk about the rest at the afterlife. See you there.
Great. Be there in no time.
See you, Mr. V.
How far back you want me to go? Watch where you're going.
Say that again?
Nah, bitch goes to
Cső, Jackie! Kurva jól néz ki ez a játék.
Come on in.
Már most mehetünk is az Afterlife-hoz. Akkor abban a pillanatban.
We have a breaking development for today's international news segment, or should I say, interplanetary. In a daring orbital heist, millions of Eurodollars worth of goods were stolen from Galileo. The thieves docked with the station during a solar storm, which temporarily blinded radar systems.
Yes.
Of an orbital air laboratory. The space pirates, as some have dubbed them, made away with several experimental prototypes. Their current heading is unknown, but the ESA has offered a generous reward for any assistance in apprehending the suspects. Back on Earth, a story of optimism emerges from Detroit. The Motor City, formerly infamous for a century of economic decline and squalor, has at last reached its...
Hey, watch it.
No. Porque ya tengo planes para esta noche. Sí, mamá. Te vas a enterar.
Cső, Jackie!
Yo también te quiero, ma.
Üdvözlöm a mamát.
About time, Holmes.
What's new with Senora Wells?
You know, she's worried about me. Whatever. Can't help herself, you know? Checking to see if I'm not rotting in some dumpster, like most of the Wells boys. It's really starting to wear on me. The more I tell her everything's okay, the more I feel like I'm straight up lying. But that's done after tomorrow. Afterlife.
Pozitív hozzáállás, Jackie, pozitív. Azt a kurva mennyi izé van neked.
Funny.
What?
For a club with the hottest contracts in town, doesn't look like all it's bigged up to be.
It's what's inside that counts, Chum. Ready to get your cherry popped? Yeah, come on! Place used to be a morgue. Believe that?
Who would have thunk?
I know, right? Way before our time, that. When proper burials were still a thing.
And who are you clowns?
We're friends of Dexter Deshawn. He's expecting us.
Yo, Dex. Got two live ones saying they're here to see you.
Azt érdekel, hogy ki vagyok.
Yeah? Alright then. Says he needs a
Hogy
second
nézel?
or two. Go get yourselves drinks or something.
Way ahead of you, viejo.
Rockets at Kang Tao's seaside resort. Agent. Best sleep ever.
Enjoy the night city.
Never ending.
Hú, ennek már mindene implant.
Can you imagine? Susan Forrest, Boa Boa, maybe even Morgan Blackhand. All sat on those stools. Fell asleep on that same bar.
Looks like we're up.
Baszki! Milyen jó lebegős emberek vannak ott.
Best fixer in all of Night City.
Thought
Hol?
Dex was the best.
Hol?
Rogue was lining up jobs when Dex was still shitting in diapers. Place belongs to her.
Cső!
What can I get you?
Úristen, egy ember ilyen kinéző ember.
I'm good, thanks.
Na viszont még mindig.
I'm celebrating.
Akkor se.
So
Csak
me.
így. Akkor fog elvinni.
Chingada madre, fine. Have it your way. A tequila old fashioned with a splash of cerveza and a chile garnish.
One Johnny Silverhand coming up.
Right on, chica.
Egy Johnny Silverhead.
Looks like the dog ate mine.
Johnny Silverhead, you know.
Drinks are named after our regulars.
Say I wanted a drink named after me. What would I have to do?
Snuff it.
You are
Mind-blowingly
breathtaking.
spectacular fashion.
You
It ought to
know.
be best.
What a beautiful tradition.
Guess dying's a small price to pay for going down in history.
I live like a legend first, though, huh? Death. It's nothing but the final flourish.
Egészségedre.
Oh, and by the way, name's Jackie Wells. You want to write down my recipe?
Sure.
Shot of vodka on the rocks, lime juice, ginger beer. Oh, and most importantly, a splash of love.
Haha! I'll remember that. Heard you were Dex's latest finds.
Just biz, no big deal.
Mr. Dishon, see
Dex
you
a
now.
regular? You come here a lot?
A sort of long hiatus, matter of fact. Didn't show his face for nearly 2 years.
Mi történt Dex-el
Some kid's
2
gotta walk
évig?
his own path, right?
Yeah, well, wherever he walked, he knocked a few pounds off.
Lehet pár
Guess they
kiló.
weren't delivering that.
Like a
Húzom.
leg.
Thanks.
This way.
Turbo Dracula.
Holmes, you're huge. Work out? Same here. No, in the ring. You do some kind of exotic shit? Kempo?
Ó, rákezdett
Jiu-jitsu?
arra a ringre, amit eladtunk. Olyan kurva sokat ért.
In here.
Este pinche tipo.
That's right, Excelsior.
Mekkora durva ez az üveg,
Cold hard eddies as per usual.
hogy így látod, de mégse látod.
Well, if it ain't Mr. V.
Na, én hova
Whole
ülhetek?
family in one place. Ha! Finally!
First time in real space.
And the flathead?
Let's see this bad boy.
De hogy Flathead végig nálunk volt?
Aye, then. Set your butts down comfy.
Thanks for your help back at the scav hunt.
A few Reapers less in the city. Good thing.
City Hall should be fucking thanking us. Sweet booth. Is soundproof?
Jackie.
Now, Mr. Wells is right. We're gonna be going over some sensitive material. But if it's all right with y'all, I'd like to start with a question for Mr. V. Evelyn Parker, how'd you fare?
Well as I could have, I guess. Walked around Konpeki Plaza inside from that raw BD she scrolled.
Mm-hmm. Bug already filled me in.
So you know the target. Yorinobu Arasaka, the Emperor's son and heir apparent.
Mm-hmm. Man with the millionaire name and no talent to back it up. Evelyn Parker's
2020-ban
special
nagyon sok
friend?
ember.
So she just want to see what's good, or was there something else?
Valami nem gömbölyű vele.
Hello?
Think she just wanted to see what I was about.
Wanted to see what she was about.
Nem mondanám, hogy nem gömbölyű vele, mert egyébként eléggé tudja, hogy mi a szitu. Azt viszont nem értem, hogy miért akarja.
This.
De ezt nem pont vele fogom megbeszélni.
Well, here goes nothing.
Me and Dex have already covered the fine deeds. Ops-wise, should be a stroll on the beach.
Elaborate. I want to hear it.
A Delamain will drop your asses at the front door of Konpeki Plaza. You'll stroll right in thanks to your false identities. Then, with Bug's help, you'll breach the hotel subnet.
Igen?
Mine and the Flathead's help.
Last but not least, you slip into Yorinobu's penthouse and clep the relic.
Goes without saying, we do this on the hush. Ideally, no bodies.
Oh.
Not a one.
You'll have T-Bug on comms for the duration. Time for your burning questions.
How do we get in the penthouse?
Yorinobu's got barely any muscle. Hardest part will be penthouse security. If we want to disable, we'll need to neutralize Konpeki's dweller. Elite runner monitoring the hotel subnet 24/7. Only catch is there's no way to get in the dweller's den from the outside.
Hold on. How you want us to get inside a room you can't get into?
Trust me when I say whatever hit you think of, T-Bug solved it already.
This is where the Flathead comes in. You'll have to get him in the ventilation shaft, guide him to the dweller, and force the dweller to take a break. Flathead will stay there, jacked into the dweller. But thanks to that, I'll be able to roll out your red carpet into the penthouse.
Anything else?
Jó hangzik.
Transport's a Delamain.
Primus cab company in All Night City. Nada mal.
Deshaun don't ever work with anyone but the best. I consider Delamain just that.
Yeah, who needs creepy, nosy cab drivers when you've got a clean AI to get you from point A to B in style?
And how he bags a permit to operate every year is still a mystery.
If everything goes as planned, Delamain will drop you back here. If things get sticky, you'll head for the safe house.
Which is?
The no-tell motel. Quiet, no questions asked.
No-tell motel.
But I'm flat certain that won't be necessary.
Hogy jár a lába Jackie-nek?
Anything else?
Fú, de ideges.
Okay, feel brought up to speed.
Perfect.
I got a question. When do we get to the real reason we're all here?
Cut for fresh talent's always the same and non-negotiable. 30%.
Anyád újjat.
30?
Every part in this drama carries its risks. That's the value of yours, as determined by me.
Come on, Dex. Isn't that a little low?
Hey, hold on, Holmes. Who got the Flathead? Who pulled the intel from the brain dance? And we're going in a hotel full of soccer men to swipe some fucking toy from the boss's son. We are the job.
And who's providing transport? A top-tier netrunner and a lead-proof plane?
A profi hackert is mi biztosítjuk, te buzi.
Sure you want to go down this road?
Jack's right, Dex. We ought to get more than 30. We deserve more.
Fine, 35, and that's my final offer.
I can live with that. It's my final offer, too.
Been a while since I got a run for my eddies. They're actually kind of fun. Last thing, Konpeki's got a strict no-iron policy. Security gates, the works. So you dogs will leave your lead spitters in the ride. Take the Flathead inside in its case.
Got some deft suits, so...
Azon gondolkozok, hogy a 15% megéri-e. Szerintem nem. Mivel a 35-ből simán csinálsz duplát később. Még ha csak 50-et is.
All depends how Miss Parker avails herself of her role. But a week, 2 tops to my guess.
And what do we do while waiting? Sit around, suck air?
You sit tight, heads down, because old Uncle Arasaka be watching. Now, as that old Greek dog says, life's a banquet, so don't go thirsty, don't get drunk either. Your chariot awaits outside.
Micsoda bölcs ez az
My key
ember.
is Delta 2. Gotta prep to jack in. Be there when you come on comms. Any other issues? Now's your chance.
You and Dex know each other a while?
Why?
You know, people say all kinds of things.
Everything we hear is an opinion, not a fact. Marcus Aurelius, I think.
You and Dex both philosophizing. No wonder you get along.
Plan. What's your take?
Enough, I hope, to put me in a luxury Cretan villa from which I'll never set foot in cyberspace again.
Hát ha a 35-ből ez kijön, ha még úgy is, hogy szétosztjuk három felé.
But I'm gonna burn any and all bridges. Need a clean break.
I'm good. No questions.
Let's get to work.
So you ready to get going or what?
Something I gotta take care of first.
Sin problemas. Meet you by the Delamain.
Meg egy pisi szünetet szeretnék még előtte. Legfőképpen ezt szeretnénk felvenni.
Just don't forget to suit up.
Jó, tehát fel kell vennünk az öltönyt. Ezt. Igen. Jó, azt felvettük. Fasz a trikót. Hogy néz ki? Töklet. A legközelebb. Cső. Meg kéne jegyezni ezt az Afterlife-ot, hogy hol van. Ja, hogy ennyire? Akkor visszamegyek egy kis zenét, hallgassatok addig, amíg tartunk egy kis szünetet. Menj már arra! Na! Mindjárt folyt köv! Nem, nincs úgy. Csak kevesebb a bőr rajta. Hallani? Hallani.